Is it?
Right. So good morning. We have Madhuri Devi, a doctor Ayurveda specialist, and she's going to present us with the demonstration of constipation. I hope you all enjoy the session. Go ahead, Madhuri ji.
Om Shri Dhanvantaraya Namaha. Hello, myself Madhuri
I think you're
Devi.
still on mute. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Myself Madhuri Devi. Today, my topic will be simple Ayurvedic preparations to relieve constipation. Malas, stool, the waste byproducts of the body is mala. Effective elimination of malas is said to be important for maintaining good health, and this constitutes to the basic structure and functioning of the body. Dosha, dhatu, malamulam hi shariram. Acharyas explained that malas should be eliminated in yukta kalam. Your yukta kalam means proper time. What is the proper time? Every person have different bowel habits. When a person gets the natural urge to pass the fecus or stool, the stool is soft and doesn't cause any pain. That is the Yukta Kalam. Not necessarily Yukta Kalam means daily basis. Passing of normal stool without pain, 2 to 3 days once is also normal. That is Yukta Kalam. Next is normal quantity, quality, and consistency is one of the signs of good health, that is Swasthya Lakshana. These are subjective signs, that is quantity, quality, and consistency. A person after passing his stools should feel lightness in the body, comfort in the large intestine or lower abdomen, then he should have very good appetite. That is the normal quantity, quality, and consistency. In Ayurveda, not only the end product of digestion is mala or stool, the excretion of the eyes, ear, nose, nails, hair, sebaceous secretions are also considered as malas. Today, I will be giving importance to the malas which is formed after the digestion process. The ingested food after proper digestion and assimilation gets converted into prasada bhava, the energy which is absorbed and nourishes the body, and malabhava, the waste byproduct which gets excreted. Here, Acharya explains that the mala before excretion is very useful. That is malo uchitatvat dehasyaha. This mala maintains the equilibrium of Vayu and Agni. That is, they regulate the temperature, support hormones and intestinal juices, maintains the tone of the large intestine. They conserve the energy of the body before excretion. Ayurveda is the only science which explains that mala is not a waste end product. This is a byproduct which conserves the energy of the body, and hence in diseases like tuberculosis, wasting disorders, Acharya explains mala is to be maintained. Here I would like to read in shloka. Hey, Akash, file. Remove that. That is, malayetam balaham punsam, shukrayetam tu jivanam, tasmadhyaha etnenaha samrakshaye adhyakshi mano malaretasihi. Explained in Yoga Ratnakaraha. This shloka is explained in chapter called as Raja Yakshma, that is tuberculosis. Here, Acharya explains that mala is bala, that is strength, and semen is jivana, that is endurance. as it is explained in the chapter Rajayakshma, that is tuberculosis. A person of tuberculosis is always weak, whatever the reason may be, because of the bacterial infection or high dose of medicine for longer duration. He has less appetite. The digestion process will be poor. The absorption, assimilation is also poor. And here, the malas thus formed as they contain the energies. As said earlier, malas support, maintain, provides strength and sustain life. That is avastamba purishasyaha. This safeguards the person, and in Ayurveda, the patient suffering with tuberculosis, no laxatives are advised. And the present research, many studies shows that microorganisms, that is healthy bacteria, are colonized in the large intestine and are also found within the stool. And these interact with other systems and increase the body immunity and defend our body against various diseases causing pathogens. On this concept only, since 2 years, a new type of treatment is being going on under study, which is called as fecal microbiota transplantation, where the fecal matter is used and is used in treating recurrent infections. So examination of mala. Mala is one of the Shadvida Pariksha. It is important to understand the health of the person. Examination of the mala, subjective, color, odor, quantity, consistency, and objective. Important is Jala Nimarjana. So I have put the slides of subjective, color, odor, quantity, consistency. You can please go through in your leisure time. And I would like to speak only on the objective, important, Jala Nimarjana. Yeah, Jala Nimarjana. This is the only objective, important type of mala examination explained by acharyas to detect ama or the undigested food toxins in the stool. If stool floats on water, food is fully digested, it becomes light and hence it floats. This is normal. When the stool sinks, it is heavy, shows presence of ama, toxins, that is indigestion, which is the root cause of many diseases. This is the only method which can be examined by every person to understand his own digestive disorders. Now, Vibandha or constipation. This is a disease, but it is not been explained in Ayurveda, and it is considered one of the symptoms of a patient. Passing of infrequent, painful, dry, hard stools along with abdominal pain and bloating is Vibandha. And this is very common disorder, usually experienced by most of the people at some times during their lifetime. Children, pregnant ladies, elders are more likely to suffer. And ajirna, that is indigestion, vegadharana, controlling the urges, apatarpana janya ahara, lifestyle changes and nutritional deficiencies, and side effects of detoxifying processes like vamana, virechana, that is panchakarma. The common causes, children usually are constipated during toilet training, switching dietary plan from liquids to solid, traveling, early school environment, that is adoptable disorders. Children are very young when switching from one to other type of plants, they undergo lots of emotional changes. And here the parents or the attenders should patiently observe the child. What is the underlying cause? Understand, support, take the child into confidence, and then help in relieving the cause of constipation, rather advising children to take laxatives. Nowadays, a child of 3 months are also being advised with many laxatives. Second, pregnant ladies, medicines. Medicines prescribed for pregnant ladies usually causes constipations. If the doctors advise them, it is safe to use laxative because it is for a very short-term course. And usually the growing fetus puts pressure over the intestine, causing disturbed bowel movements. This complaint is usually seen in the last third trimester, that is in the month of 7, 8, and 9, where the fetus puts on the weight. When this fetus gains weight, automatically it puts pressure over the intestine. Here the pregnant lady should understand this and help herself by position changing. That is, if she's sitting for a longer time, she has to change position by standing or lying down for few minutes. And if she is lying in the supine position, she should change her position either by lying sideways and then adjust her pressure rather than taking the laxatives. Third is elderly adults. This is a very common and challenging complaints in elderly people as they're usually associated with certain diseases and medications. Here also, if the doctors have advised the patient to take medication, they have to, because they usually associated with long term of diseases. And due to this, they have decreased appetite, sleep, physical activity, and these reduce the intestinal mobility, leading to constipation. Here, the elderly people should follow the doctor's advice. Along with that, they should have healthy daily routine, that is a regular diet and exercise. They should start intaking of high fiber diet, lots of liquids, and daily routine exercise, minimum walking, try to be with their friends, enjoy the free time they have so that they can relax and constipation may be relieved and intake of laxatives may be reduced. Seasonal change. Grishma Ritu is the season of peak summer. It is the last season of Adana Kala. The Earth's atmosphere becomes dry and very hot. There is an increased feeling of tiredness and weakness with depletion of energy. This weakens the softer and gentler aspects of the digestive system, like digestion, with impaired absorptions leading to vibanda. Unless proper seasonal lifestyles are followed, because of our hectic and high demanding job, whatever the season may be, we have to move out. So we have to change during the summer season into freshly available fruits. Then intake of lots of liquid should be done. These are the common causes. Here, just understanding the underlying cause, making small and useful changes, maintains a healthy diet, good exercise, relieves the cause of constipation, rather depending upon the treatment. Next is the physiological causes. Apanavata, a subtype of Vata dosha, regulates the downward movement of the mala. When this gets imbalanced due to improper digestion, forcible suppression of natural urges, it affects the muscles of the large intestine. Then the malas become hard, dry, obstruct the channels, leading to vibanda, that is constipation. Ajirna, indigestion. The food, when not digested well, doesn't pass out upwards through vomiting or downwards through purgation and stays in the stomach. That is, it becomes alsi or lazy, and hence acharyas define indigestion as alasaka, that is alsi. Next is vegadharana, the forceful suppression of the urges. Because of our hectic schedules, when we move out around, when we get the natural urge to pass the motions, because of our work schedule or traveling or not availability of washrooms nearby, we do not attend to the natural body signals in the proper time. This causes serious damage to the body and mind. Occasionally, once or twice is okay. If this is being made a habit and upholding the mala obstructs the channels and becomes dry, leading to vibanda. Apatarpanajanya ahara, that is lifestyle changes and nutrition deficiencies. Lifestyle disorders are primarily based on the day-to-day habits of the people. They are caused by unhealthy eating, lack of physical activity, mental illness like depression, anxiety, personality disorders, causing imbalance in the biological secretions, leading to nutritional deficiency, obstruction of channels, leading to constipation. Side effects, detoxification methods like Vamana and Virechana causes Vibanda, which needs medical intervention. Next, the treatment of Vibanda. Mala is an important byproduct of metabolism and reflects the changes occurring in the body in a healthy and diseased condition. A good and proper diet is worth 100 medicine, and no amount of medication do good to a person who does not absorb a strict regime. Laxatives, treatment as per modern science, usually advised as a treatment for constipation. Laxatives have powerful effects on digestive health, relieves constipation, and promotes regular bowel movements. If these are used regularly for longer duration, they cause dependency and worsen the constipation. Treatment as per Ayurveda. Today, I'm going to give importance to the treatment methods as per Ayurveda. And here we explain it in five parts, that is Deepana and Pachana, Anulomana, Vedana, Rechana, and Shodhana. I would like to explain this with giving an example. A person, when he feels lack of appetite, tastelessness, then this person, after ingestion of small quantity of food also, if he feels heaviness in his stomach, if he starts getting sore belchings, then bloating of the stomach, pain abdomen, yes, consider it as an indigestion. Here, the drugs we use are Deepana and Pachana. These drugs stimulates the digestive juices, improves the body metabolism, corrects the imbalanced doshas, relieves the obstruction, thus treating the cause of Vibanda. And simple drugs available at home like Jiraka, Ajwain, etc. are used here. Next is Anulomana. That is, if the patient suffering with indigestion start feeling obstruction, that is unable to pass the flatus or the motions, then he feels constipation, then the Anulomana drugs are to be advised. That is, these drugs help in formation of malas, break the obstruction, correct the imbalance apana vayu, and brings the downward movement of mala, relieving vibanda. Examples are Ajwain, Haritaki, that is black myrobalan, etc. When a person understand he is suffering with indigestion, he can correct himself using a simple drugs which I have explained, as they're easily available in the home only, in the kitchen. And next, when he is suffering with obstruction and not able to pass the stool, that is hardened stool, and he is finding it difficult to pass, then it is the starting stage of constipation. Here, Anuloma drugs are advised, and these drugs are also easily available in the kitchen only, and they can be used by any person. Examples like Ajwaina and Aritaki. The third stage is Vedana. Here, when the constipation is not treated for longer time, the stool becomes hard, stone-like. It is called as fecolith. Then we use drugs called as Vedana. These drugs break down hard fecal matter, relieves the imbalanced dosa, relieving the constipation. Here the drugs, example like Katuki and Arakwada are used, which breaks down the stool and then allow them to pass, and the medicines used are orally here. Next procedure is Rechana. Till the patient, if he doesn't understand what is the underlying cause and is suffering for longer duration, then the treatment we advise here is Rechana. Here, the mala which is formed, that is, it has become hard and not being treated even using the oral drugs. These malas unformed is liquefied and expelled out of the body, relieving Vibanda. Example is Thriurut. Here, the medical experts advise enemas for these patients. The last is Shodhana, that is chronic constipation. Here, if this is the stage where this constipation start giving into other diseases like hemorrhoids or hemorrhoids, that is piles, and irritable bowel diseases, then it has to be treated by Panchakarma. Strictly should be followed under the expert guidance. Today, I will show you a simple video wherein I have prepared a procedure which shows how to stimulate digestive enzymes using home remedies. Conclusion is diet, follow regular balanced meal with high fiber content, fresh vegetables, green leaves, dry fruits, whole grain, whole fruits, avoid skipping of meals, processed food, increase intake of fluids. These promote bulk formation of mala along with hydration. Exercise, maintain regular exercise and avoid sedentary lifestyle. Excessive traveling, maintain correct sleep patterns. This strengthens the muscles of the intestine and maintains bowel movement and relieves constipation. Mental illness can be corrected by relaxing, counseling, which in turn relaxes and tones the muscles of the intestine, relieving constipation. I think you people will get lots of information regarding diet, exercise, and mental illness in the books or over the internet also. Now let us watch the video.
We are not getting the voice.
Okay.
It's coming.
Shall we start from the beginning?
Yeah, actually, I can share the video. You can
Yeah,
stop it, so I
Kaustubh,
can
please.
share. Okay, stop that.
Please
so I
share
can
the video. Yeah. Please share it.
Go ahead, Kaushalya.
I am sharing.
Okay. I think Dr. Madhuri Devi should be, yeah, okay, there, shifting to the art videos. Okay. Got it, Kaushalya?
Can you see?
We can see just the screen. We need to see the video, right? So.
I'm showing the video. Sorry, I thought you're all seeing the video.
No, we cannot see it.
Oh, you can't see it?
No.
Okay. Let me see. I was thinking I was sharing the video till now.
We're only seeing Madhuri Devi's video. I mean, Madhuri Devi's screen. You need to shift it to your screen.
Yeah, I thought I did. Let me. Nani, can you please stop sharing so that I can share my desktop?
Yes, exactly. That's what she should be doing.
Okay, so can you see my desktop
Yes, yes, we can see. Go
Okay,
ahead.
sorry. Let me start from the beginning.
Okay.
This simple food remedy as per Ayurveda, which is a very good appetizer and improves our digestion. This is Dipaniya Pachaniya Churna. So here the ingredients used are very spices, so easily available in our kitchen and has been habituated to us. The ingredients stated here are jeera, soap, ajwain, rock salt. The method of preparation is we have to take equal quantity of all these drugs, all these ingredients, and they have to be dry fried.
Do you all see it, right?
Method of preparation. Here I'm taking the ingredients.
Just volume it up.
Use a water content and then pop up. Taking about equal quantities 5 grams of jeera. Has to be dry fried in a medium flame so that they pop up using their water content. Each ingredient has to be fried. These are the ingredients which are being dry fried and then popped up. Now these drugs are to be made into a coarse powder, not a fine powder. So these coarse powder had a little bit of rock salt. Powder should not be too fine. As they have lost their water content, when taken, they go internally and absorb the unwanted toxins and the heat which has been formed due to indigestion. The ingredients used here are good for digestion as they stimulate the digestive juices, and because they have become too much of hygroscopic, they absorb the excess water content and the gas which has been formed. Now I am going to enhance this process by adding hingu. Hingu is an ingredient which has to be always added on Yuta Bharjana. That is, it has to be always fried in ghee and used as an ingredient. Hingu is an important drug which helps in absorption of the medicine which is being intaken, and also it is a very good digestive juice enhancer. The quantity is very small, approximately you have to add it. Taken about 1/4 spoon of ghee, 1/4 spoon of optional drug. If you like, you can add it. If not, you can use this digestive tuna, Dipaniya Pachaniya tuna without hingu also. Now I'm going to add hingu and show you. This is the tuna which is being added hingu. These two tunas can be stored and kept for about 20 days and can be used as a medicine.
Hey, your internet connection is unstable. But ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಐತಲ್ಲ?
I think she's muted. We can't hear you. Okay, yeah. We can't hear her. Her audio is muted.
Yeah, and that's all, were you all able to see the video completely or not?
Yeah, we were able to see, but the audio is not so clear.
Okay, but I can share this video with everybody.
Yeah.
Hopefully got the gist of it.
Send it in the group. That's fine.
Yes, yes. Okay. So, Madhuri, there is one more video. Do you want me to play it now?
Yeah,
or,
sure. Go ahead. Mhm.
Okay.
So there are 4 ingredients to this, right? And the fennel seed,
Yes.
ajmai, and jeera,
Yeah.
and this
Yes.
regular salt, right?
Rock salt. We
Rock
usually
salt.
use rock salt as a medicine.
Okay. Or the Himalaya salt is good too, right?
Himalaya salt is also rock salt only.
Yeah. Okay. Now you use the ghee or the tail or the oil.
No. Ghee is
Ghee.
used. Ghee, particularly for hingu, ghee is must. And for intake, along with ghee, you can also use buttermilk. Because
Okay.
hingu, we all know that it is more acidic in nature. Alla. This
Yeah.
ghee will balance the and it lessen the acidic ushnatva of that hingu. And even the buttermilk also neutralizes the excess acidic and balances the hingu. So we usually advise ghee or buttermilk. For preparation, ghee is only used.
Okay. Now the powder form, you can just take 1 spoon. If there is any problem, you only take 1 spoon, right?
Yeah, 5 grams. The advised dose is 5 grams.
5 grams.
5 grams, but it should always be consumed before meals. If it
Right.
is without hingu, you can use it with the water, or if you feel like you can take about 5 grams of the powder and chew it.
Sure.
The whole day dose is about 15 to 20 grams. Now, instead of taking at a time, whole day in small
Yeah.
pieces, go on eat, because it contains all the ingredients and the taste will be very good also. But when using hingu, yes, it should be taken with buttermilk or with ghee, the first morsel of the food.
Okay.
You cannot take the powder with the hingu and chew it. You cannot chew it.
Okay.
Okay. So let me share the second video.
Go ahead. Go ahead,
Okay.
Kaushal.
Please let me know when you all can see it, okay?
Yes, we can. Can hear it.
I think that's they recorded it with a low voice, I believe. I am in the full highest volume.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I think the audio is not so good, but we can still see. Okay.
First video.
stop. Yeah, sorry. Actually, I have to share a different video.
The other question I had, well, hold on, Kaushal.
Yeah,
The other
sure.
question I had is, we just had Kangen water demonstration, right?
Yeah.
Now, do you think that Kangen water really helps, Dr. Madhuri Devi? It helps constipation to other people?
What? I cannot
Can-
follow you.
Kangen water. You want to tell her, Kaushalya?
Yeah,
What is
actually,
Kenyan water?
she didn't. My sister didn't know what Kenyan water was when I explained to her.
Okay, yeah, I'll text you and then you can ask her.
Yeah, sure. Oh, why is that I don't have the first video? Nani, I don't have the first video.
Yeah, I'll play it, Kose.
Okay,
I have it.
perfect.
Okay.
It'll change. Yes, this is the second video. Go. Yes, that's the second video. Full volume lo play. Full volume, full volume. Can you all see the video?
Not yet, Madhuri.
No,
Not yet.
no.
Yeah.
You'll have to
Yeah.
share your screen.
Share screen change. Let's stop. Yes, this one. Yeah, top one. Yes, play it. Hello friends, today I will be explaining you some of the simple preparations according to Ayurveda. I hope you can hear it. Vibandha, that is constipation. As said earlier,
Yes.
vitiation of apana vayu causes dry stools, obstructions leading to constipation. Ajmoda fanta or hot infusion. This is the simple preparations which I will be demonstrating today. This is a simple preparation where the oil content of the drug is extracted. Ingredients used is ajmoda, that is ajwain, then water. The ratio for the preparation is 1:4. Preparation method is here 10 grams of ajwain seeds are taken and made into Karos powder. Fine powder should not be done because the extraction of oil will be hindered. Here approximately I have taken 40 ml of water and kept this for boiling. When water starts boiling and hot fumes starts coming out, remove the vessel from the stove. Add this Karos powder of ajwain and close the lid. The oil contains the ajwain seeds are extracted from the steams of the boiling water. When water becomes warm, it is ready to consume. Important things to remember is when water starts boiling, remove it from the stove. After adding ajwaina, please don't boil it once again and always close the lid because the steams of the water will extract the oil contents of this ajwaina. Ajwaina fanta stimulates digestive juices, reduces the abdominal pain, bloating, cleans the obstructions, pushes the apana vata downwards, relieves constipation. This fanta, when it becomes warm, easy for consumable, then filter it. The dose of the fanta is 10 ml at a gap of 6 to 12 hours. Usually we advise the fanta to be taken every night 2 hours after the dinner. Advised to take regularly. If you are not relieved of constipation or taking for a day, continue it for a few more days. As ajwaina is a food ingredient, not a medicine which causes any side effects, and we are already habituated to intake of ajwaina in our daily routine food habits. Thank you. నా దీనికి రావాలండి నా ప్రెజెంటేషన్ పార్ట్కి
Yeah, Madhuri, we can see you now.
Yes.
Okay.
That was good. You pretty much, ajwain really helps. Now, do you take methi with it? No.
No. Methi is not advised here. Ajwaina is the oil content of ajwaina. No, it lubricates the large intestine.
Okay.
And when the large intestine's dryness is relieved, it softens and then pushes the hard stool easily. That's why ajwaina is used here.
Okay.
What's that? Let's share the screen.
And if anybody has questions, they can ask at this time at the same time while she's being prepared.
So this one has to be had after the dinner every day?
Yeah. Yes. 2 hours after the dinner. Because
If you have constipation issues, yes.
yes. If we are constipational, we
Yeah.
have to take it 2 hours after the dinner, because whatever the food we have ingested takes about 1 hour 45 minutes to get digested.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Push it. Push it. I hope the video and the voice was clear, and you could
Yeah.
follow it.
Yeah, you can share it in the group as well. We can watch it and you can share these slides as well.
Yeah, I will share all of that information for us. I downloaded it right now, so I will share it.
Great.
How about this one, the Jiru, Ajmo, Valyari, and rock silk, this powder?
Yeah, the fennel seeds, the fennel seeds, the ajmai, and the cumin seeds,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you just kind of grind it,
Yes.
or first you soak it in the with.
4 ingredients.
How many times this?
No, please.
we take?
No. I would like to explain this, Salah. Take an equal quantities of ajwain, jeera, somp,
Mhm.
That is
and
fennel,
rock
yeah.
salt. That's rock salt. These ingredients, they have to be dry fried. Please don't soak it. When we dry fry it, they lose their water content. Till we can hear the sounds. When they become hygroscopic, when we ingest it, this goes and absorbs the excess toxins and the gases which are being accumulated because of indigestion.
Yeah.
Cooking just straight to the fry.
Yes.
Yeah, they have to be dry fried. Then only they will be able to absorb the toxins there.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry for interrupting. Madhuri, I think Rita's question is when to take
Yeah.
it and how much to take it.
Yeah.
Yes.
The dose, yes, okay. The dose is 5 grams at a time, and 15 to 20 grams is for 24 hours. If we are using without hingu, it should be taken with water before meals, usually 20 minutes before meals. And if you're interested, the whole 20 grams can be achieved in a day. Often and on and often, you can take a small pieces and then go on chewing. But if you had ingu in it, you have to compulsorily take this hingu with ghee if you're interested in the first morsel of the food. If not, you can mix it with buttermilk and then take before your food.
Oh.
You cannot achieve the powder which has been added with ingu.
Okay.
Ghee is a must. If not, you can go for a buttermilk, as this tuna lessens the acidic nature of the ingu.
Now you can also take this after lunch too, right?
Occasionally, if you miss, it's okay after lunch. Before only is good, because this stimulates the digestive juices.
Yeah.
When they in the indigestion, it indicates the digestive enzymes are very less. Because of that only we are getting that abdominal distance and bloating, sore belchings and all. Sore belching always. Sore belching.
One question.
I think her camera's
Okay.
Yeah.
I had one question too.
hung up. Madhuri Devi, you're hung up.
Yeah, I think there is some internet issue there, but
Okay,
hopefully she'll be back. Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I think she'll have to reconnect.
Yeah,
So
yeah, probably she's trying to reconnect. Yeah.
maybe Sejal, you might have understood, which I did not
Yeah.
get it clear, was like after she roasts all those the ingredients, then she adds it with the ghee. That's how you
No,
take.
she does it inside. When you have those seeds, you have to fry it in the ghee.
Yeah, the roast. Yeah, you roast it.
And then
Yeah, and
roast
then
it
you
in the ghee.
powder it. Yeah,
And then
that
you
No,
part
no.
I got.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
Sorry.
then you can just take it with the water, or you can just take it powder by itself.
Oh,
Okay.
powder by itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, let me just clarify Vanita's question. I think you want to know whether she fried it using any oil or ghee or anything, but no, it was dry fry. You have to dry fry the ingredients. The only thing she fried in ghee was the ing, that is the asafoetida.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
Yeah, she did not fry anything in ghee. Every other like cumin seeds, the ajwain and the fennel seeds was dry roast.
Dry roasted.
Okay,
Dry roasted so that and just make sure that it pops, when
Yeah.
it pops, you remove it from the stove and then put it in a separate plate so you still, I think the idea here is to make sure that it becomes a little bit dry so
Yeah.
that it'll go and create some juices for us.
Right.
The only thing you want to fry is the ing in ghee.
Yeah.
Okay.
The other question I had was,
Yeah.
Thank you.
if you're already using the ajwain and the jeera seeds every day in your cooking, then you're already having your 5 ml or 5 grams. Right? So you don't really. I mean, how much can you take a day? Do you
Yeah,
need that on top of it? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah, we have to.
From what I understood talking to her was only if at all you have this constipation issues, you think that you're having these problems of like abdominal pain or like some discomfort like gas issues, the bloating issues, or some kind of acidity issue or some sour belching in your mouth, only then you do this kind of stuff. If
Yeah.
you don't have any constipation issues, you don't have to do
Yeah, you don't want to create more.
any of
Yeah.
that. But,
Because anything excessive is not good. If you're already using those seeds every day in your cooking, then you don't really need extra.
That's true. These are all the procedures to help you relieve your constipation. I think Niranjana had a question. If you
Yeah,
want to,
Kausalya, I had a question. If person has a problem of the bloating
Mhm.
and problem of the overgrown of bacteria in intestine,
Mhm.
these things can help.
Oh yes, definitely it can help. I'm taking this question back to her also, and I will message you separately. But I from whatever conversation I had with her, yes, it does help with the bacteria and making sure your gut is filled with the correct amount of bacteria. We always take your prebiotics and probiotics. We may not need all that if we take this and then practice it correctly. Okay, we got her back, so you can ask her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yes, I think those were really good questions that we have. If anybody has more questions, go ahead.
I have one.
Okay. Hold on, one at a time. Kalpana Ben, go ahead.
Can isabgol and black resin help for constipation?
Yeah, black resin surely helps constipation, but it is not a digestive enzyme. It just loosens your stool and passes it out.
Okay.
It's not.
It doesn't make it stable. Okay, right. It doesn't make it stable as it should be. Okay, or normal.
Always, if you are interested, always soak this black resins overnight. When it becomes softened, consume it on the empty stomach. This will surely relieve constipation.
And what's about isabgol?
Isabgol is also bulk formation.
Bulk
When
formation.
patient, it bulks. That means it increases the stool content and then pushes it out. Here now I'm explaining the drugs which are easily available to us. And these even on these are habituated and taking on long standing doesn't cause any damage to us. But
That's true.
I don't know the name. Someone asked about bacteria in the intestine.
Yeah,
Yes.
Niru auntie did.
That
Uh-huh.
was Niranjana. That was
Yeah,
Niranjana.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
but-
Yeah. Ajumona, the oil content of Ajumoda not only lubricates, it also strengthens the large intestine. When the large intestine muscles strengthens, lubrication occurs, automatically the healthy bacteria will start developing, start colonizing on their own self.
Okay. Suresh Babu, go ahead.
Is ink optional?
Yeah. Sir, ink is optional. If
So
you
what
are
is
interested,
the benefit of that to add the ink? If there's not optional, if it's not necessary, why do we need to do that one?
sir, actually, hing is a very important substitute when taken even in small quantity. This helps in absorption and action will be quicker.
Okay, got it.
Okay. For rapid
Act-
results, yeah.
Yeah,
For
rapid
rapid
act-
results, right.
yes.
Okay.
And usually most of the people doesn't like the taste of hingu. So these drugs without hingu also works. They may take some time, but hingu acts immediately.
Immediately. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Now, what about the ghee? Do you need ghee with it too? Just
Yes,
to,
compulsory. Yeah. No. Ghee is compulsory needed because Ingu is more rustic. They explain that Ingu is very Ushna and very Tikshna drug. And the stomach already contains hydrochloric acid.
okay.
And already we suffering with indigestion. We should not complicate it. And not only in indigestion, Hingu, whenever is used, it should always be fried. It should always be fried with grita. That is grita bharjana.
So it's always either fried with ghee or oil whenever hing is.
No oil. No
No.
oil. Only
Ghee is-
ghee is advised here.
No, when you make sabji and stuff, that's when we use aspaida to use it with the oil, with the sabji.
And remember, always while preparing any food, we
Yeah.
add ingu in such a small quantity. First, when the oil is heat, before adding this mustard and all, before adding the other ingredients, spicy ingredients, hing
Yeah.
is first added. It's always added first.
All right. Thank you. Anyone else?
So
So
I
I-
have a question.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Go ahead, Jyotiven.
Um,
Good morning. Nice to see you, Jyotiven.
Thank you so much. Me too. I'm really getting much better now.
Okay.
But it's going to be another at least 3 weeks before I can finish up my physical therapy and all that. But anyway, my question is like, this is really a very interesting topic. For all these years, I'm like 84. And I never had any problem as far as constipation is concerned. But this last couple of months, I'm experiencing that, and I did start with Metamucil and all that. But it just helps me for like maybe a couple of days, couple of weeks, and then again, I really feel very uncomfortable. Lately, I take prunes, like eat 4 or 5 prunes at night. And there is another medication, which is, I think, based on, I don't know whether it's Ayurvedic or homeopathic, but it's called Kayam Churan that you can buy. And that helps me a lot, even like 1/4 of it. But I would like to ask her if there is any like natural remedy to avoid this problem.
Okay. Ma'am, actually, Kaim Chur is an Ayurvedic drug only. And the ingredients in Kaim Chur are all what I've said now.
Yeah.
And first, understand there may be other underlying causes, maybe the reason for your constipation. First, try to rule out what is the cause of constipation. And it is really good that if you're taking 1/4 spoon of Kayam Churna and getting relieved of constipation, then you can use this Deepaniya Pachaniya drug. because these are all home remedies only, and even if taking for longer duration doesn't cause any side effects to you. And along with that, you can take that ajwana fanta also. Together, they improve your digestive system, and whatever the underlying cause, they lubricate the large intestine, relieves the obstructions, softens the heart stool, and try to relieve your constipation.
So Jyotiben, she's saying is that you have to use that video that she was showing, the ingredients that she was showing in the video. So basically, ajwain seed, the valyari or the soap or the fennel seeds, and then the third was jeera seeds. So you have to fry those three and then make a powder. Okay, that's
Add
what.
rock salt into it. Yeah, add a bit of rock salt to it.
Yeah, I will share the video with all of you.
So
No, I
if you
think,
use those
Yeah,
three
I would really
ingredients every
appreciate
day,
that if I can see
Yeah,
the
yeah.
video.
yeah, I
Hello,
will
you
send
can
the
use
video.
take a spoon of that every day after 2 hours after your dinner, Jyoti and Auntie, it should help with your constipation.
Okay.
as it is a
Yeah.
great,
I would love
great
to see the
supplement.
Really,
video
soap
though.
is a very good idea. You can drink a lot of prune juice. Prune juice is good, or prunes that you.
I think I eat prunes like maybe
Yeah.
3 to 4 per day. I
Yeah.
mean, after dinner. But
Okay.
thank you so much. Thank you, Sejal Ben.
Thank
Sure.
you.
Yeah, I
Okay, then
think
can I conclude this?
yeah, I think Madhuri has a conclusion
Yeah,
slide
I
to
would
go
like to
through.
conclude this
So,
topic.
Sure.
Yeah, please. Not matric.
Thank you, Madhuri.
Yeah, PowerPoint presentation.
Thank you, Dr. Madhuri.
Yeah,
Thank you,
I would like to
Madhuri.
conclude my topic
Thank you.
today. Then you make it short. Make it short. నాకు చదవడానికి ఈజీ ఉండాలి. There is a shloka there.
You're able to share the screen, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's sufficient. Push this.
it's okay if it is in this mode also. Just go to the last slide.
Yeah. Push, Amma. Remove this. ಶ್ಲೋಕ ಉಂಟ್ರಾ ನಾವು
ಬರುತ್ತೆ Madhuri, ಏನಾಗಲ್ಲ.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
slide. Yeah. Go to the last slide and click on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, I'm going to the last slide.
Okay. There you are.
Yeah.
Yes, I would like to conclude this with, as per Ayurveda. Here, Ayurveda, there is an important shloka explained by, yes, just a bit, explained by Acharya Vagbata in the Ashtanga Hridaya, where he says, Kale, yeah, Kale Satmyam Suchi Itam Snigdaha, that is, Kale Satmyam means food should be consumed at proper time. Suchi Hitam, it should be accustomed. It should be habituated food for us. It should be clean, and it should suit our health also. It should be his snigdha ushna lagu, that is uncoitus, hard, and it should be easily digestible. Consuming food with due attention should contain all the 6 tastes with the predominance of a sweet taste. Then after taking bath, then when having proper good hunger, sitting in solitude, washing all the feet, hands and faces, this explains that a person before consuming the food, he should be physically and habituated with the food he is taking. Next, the important thing Acharya explains is after satisfying the pitrus, that is elders, gods, guests, children and gurus, and he also explains that the person should satisfy the food, satisfy even the dependents maintained in the house like servants and pets. Here he explains that when a person is having a food, he should even be psychologically happy, that there should not be any guilt conscious. Though these are minute things, but they causes indigestion. So they are so specific in mentioning physiologically and psychologically also. And he says, after carefully consider one's own constitution, likes and dislike, without scolding, abusing the food, without too much of talking, should partake more of liquid food, maintain regular physical activities on daily basis. And Ayurveda is the only science which gives importance to malas and considers mala along with doshas and dhatus in equilibrium as samamala kriyaha, that is a healthy person. Thank you.
True, very true. Thank you.
Thank you.
We agree.
Thank you very much. Was really nice.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now, is
Thank
there anybody else?
Thank you, Dr. Madhuri Devi, for an excellent presentation. Thank you,
Thank
Dr. Madhuri.
Thank you, Madhuri.
Dr. Madhuri Devi, you can
Thank
keep
you.
joining us for different demonstrations.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you so
so
much.
much.
All right, guys. I will see you all later.
Yeah, thank you,
Bye.
Sejal.